What's up, everybody? My name is Wescuit, and welcome back to a game called West of Loathing. As we left off, I had just finished beating up the Fricker gang. I did go back and change my class from the Cowpuncher to a Beanslinger because I wanted to do some magic, and I thought that would be a little bit cooler than just going around punching people. So I think what our next objective is to go find a lock somewhere. However, let's see what I got in my inventory. I have some whiskey. We might be able to go and talk to the lady now. So let's go in here. I definitely don't remember my voices, so I'll do the best that I can. A woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching for the spittoon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace? Okay, about it. I'll leave you alone, lady. Oh, sorry. Howdy. Howdy. Good to see you again, Noodles. You tip your hat to the bartender. I found these mugs. Much obliged. You hand it over, and you gain 75 meat. Heck yeah! Thank you, good sir. Just thought I'd say howdy. Well then, mission accomplished, I reckon. Take your leave. What about these guys? What do you say, Pete? Hey, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, I've been mining these mountains longer than a boondoggling moon can bark at the moon. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. Oh, I can finally play now. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. 20 meat. I'm going to do awfully at this. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Let's bet crazily, because we're going all out. Eat this. All in, suckers. Sweat gushes from their faces as they read the How to Play Poker card again. But eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. Okay, read them and weep them. You show your pair of 10 plus 2, 3 kings. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the guy on the right somehow has a straight flush, 2 through 6 in heart. Let's go outfoxing them. You explain the jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points to the guy on the right 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents King Ralph the Ninth, whom the western colonies revolted against because of their unfair taxes, so they owe an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table to you. You collect your winnings and stand up. The guy thanks you for helping them learn the game. You gain 60 meat. I just hustled the hustlers. I still can't talk to him. Come on, lady, you gotta say something nice. Susie. I can't give her nothing. Okay. There was, oh, I'll go to the horsery barn now. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses kept running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh God, yes, thank you. Please, I'll go fetch them myself except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3? Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. You discover a new location. Orehole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Which the Orehole Mine is where that, the cactus dude told me that I can find a shovel. Why are these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriately. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. You got a bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Horse! I got another needle and a haystack. Oh my goodness. Okay. You said something earlier about the injury. Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking up the showroom. Don't ask me how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows, she just shut herself up in the office, so she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Wescuit. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic, which that Nurse Wescuit I already have. Ahead of the game. I got another needle. Heck yeah! Let's see here. I got your whiskey. A whiskey delivery for you, Doc. I don't know whether this is a guy or a girl. What brand? Nurse Wescuit. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Don't know she's making house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. It's a lady. I guess I should have been paying attention to her, huh? She looks so sad. Lady, I'll help you. With all that TNT, what the heck are you gonna do? Blow yourself up? Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. This vanity doesn't look like it's seen much use. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Okay. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doom-forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You're not gonna get very far with that kind of cheerful attitude, lady. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Huh. Should we do The Legends of Curly Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, or The Goblinoid Tongues, a Primer? Oh, I like the little pun there. Make like a tree and leaf. Hilarious. It's so fun. Leaf through The Legend of Curly Meat. Let's do that one. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Oh, I guess we can do all of them. Cool. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So, it's actually a work of ludicrous speculation fiction. Ha ha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendixes. Delicious. Yeehaw! I leveled up my skill of grit to level 2. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurfs is the Goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak Goblin, sort of. Oh yeah, I can speak Goblin tongue. York! You know, as the other guy that we beat up earlier. He goes, York! The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? That's exactly what I was thinking. Lady. Oh, okay. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits? Cow demons? Dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that? Cow demons? Maybe I should have stayed the cow puncher. I punched the hell out of that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it. Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Nope. Out of here. Can't do that. Nope. Well, just count your lucky stars to stay out of the town cemetery then. Okay. So, maybe we should go to Horrorhole Mine and get that shovel. This is where Bill said to look. Look behind the outhouse. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. I got the shovel! Heck yeah! There's still some meat war in this cart. I got 50 meat! Dude, these walks. Like, how many walks does he have? It's funny. Let's try not to die 50 million times in here. It's instructions for the cargo elevator. This mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall behind reads, Level 1, Blasting Cap Storage. Level 2, Plungers. Both kinds. Level 3, Tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? Level 1. Yeah, come up to me. These crates are labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that one. Let's grab one. Dang it. Looks like you're going to need a crowbar to pry one of the crates open. You find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. You got an item. Unrefined meat nugget. Ooh, a meat nugget. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plungers hooked up to it. What the heck? He's riding this thing! Yeehaw! Who needs a horse? Oh, what the heck? Using it as a pogo? Interesting. Okay. Let's send it to number 2. Oh no, wait, no. You left me all alone! Oh. Plungers. They sound light though. There's only one kind. That's all I need. Let me plug up this plunger. Oh. Looks dangerous. If there was a blasting cap on it, we'd be in real trouble. I guess I don't get to read though. Okay, find it. This makes you nervous. We're all in for it now! You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up the blasting cap. Dang it. Well, I definitely need the tools. Gotta get my crowbar. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle was ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. I guess it's a good thing I did the lockpicking stuff, huh? So now I can get this blasting cap. You pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. Heck yeah! Let's do that. Okay, you succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Let's not die. Woo! Hey, a horse! You see the dark horse. Barely. Approach it. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. That was terrible. The horse shies away from you, though in this case, it's more like crippling introverted away from you. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Look, I brought you some oats for you. They aren't poisoned or anything. because that is a way to get a horse. Don't tell it it's poisoned. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. See, now he understands. Let's pat her on the nose. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. Let's feed you the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag. And hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Let's eat these oats. Look, they're fine, okay? See. You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine, and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Eat the freaking oats. You take a handful of oats out from the bag and hold them out. She's still not going to do it. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shriek slightly as you pat her nose. But she doesn't actually flee, so that's good. Well, there's a good girl. Finally eat the oats. Finally! The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of those. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around and look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Looks like something's buried here. I got a silver nugget. I got 50 meat. I'm just getting everything today. Is there anything in that house? Nope, nothing. Let's go to the Boring Springs Boneyard. That sounds interesting. Sounds like some good stuff will happen. Oh, okay. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806 to 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. Nice. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. He showed up way too early. I can tell. What the heck? He's dancing. Beauregard Skeleton, Captain, 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. Maybe I can use my bean powers. Let's fight this boy. We got to jump on him this time. Let's see here. So this one does 8 hot damage because it's lava, but I don't think that will do anything to a skeleton. I could be wrong. That increases my armor. My pistol will do 4 to 5 damage. Let's try it. Oh shoot, it did something. And he did something to me. Okay. Let's punch him in the face with this crowbar. And try not to die in the meantime. Boy, you gonna die? Oh, one more hit. One more hit. Oh shoot. Alright. Oh, I should have just shot him in the face. You put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. You gain 12 XP. Yeehaw! I got gumption to level 3. I got the old cavalry saber and a gold tooth. Sweet. Let's equip this stuff. Oh, that's the wrong. That's the wrong thing. Okay. That is 5 to 6 damage. Provides the option to pry things open in certain places. So we'll keep that, but I want that sword. Huh. This was in the ground for a very long time, then in somebody's mouth for a very short time, and now it's in your backpack. Best believe. That song, the way that went was sounded kind of like off South Park. Was like, "Now some believe that I'm a bad guy. They may be right. They may be right." A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Whew. I got 2 action points. Let me conjure up my fire and... Oh shoot! I killed him! Nice! The skeleton collects to a pile of loose bones. You gain 3 XP. Awesome! They can't see me. They can't see me. Neither can we see this horse either. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. Approach her. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi. I'm a friend, okay? That's a little strange. How'd you do that without opening your mouth? Let's pat your nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were to go into ride her, you'd want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Let's pat you on the nose again. Yep. Still cold. Brr. Let's pat you once more. How many times can I pat you? I guess it's never ending. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of the oats from the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Let's try these oats again. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough for you? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them and then eats them. Grave dirt. So weird horse. And with that, she glides away in the direction of the town. Bizarre. Timothy Cochran, 1855 to 1895, a devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochran, 1887 to 1895, beloved daughter. Silas Cochran, 1995 to 1995, a baby. That's terrible. Alright, I think I've done everything I can here. Let's get on up out of here. Thousand Snake Gulch. One of these rocks is really shiny. Ooh, I got a shiny rock. Yeah! Yeah! That's a scary looking snake. That's a really scary snake. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. So tag it. I'm gonna poke you, snake. I poked you, snake. Don't hop over here. Yeah, you hop right back. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you in the face, snake. Pow! Dead. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murderer Noodles. Best believe. Best believe. Yeehaw! Leveled up the moxie once more. Kill me's another snake. Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Let's see how this does it. I got full armor! I thought I'm probably gonna need it. I'm gonna shoot my beam at you. Set you on fire. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Trying to kill you. Heck yeah. You gained 3 XP. You made short work of that long snake. I sure did. Let's get over here, snake. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. Good thing I'm good at tricks. We got the jump on him this time. Let's lava you up, snake. Whew. It's gonna be a hot one today. And he poisoned me. Stop rattling your tail, boy. Cut you in half. Stop attacking me. Oh yeah. Right through the eyes, you didn't even see it coming. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. Yeehaw! I got another skill up. This one. This horse doing some weird stuff with his eyes. This horse has gone snake crazy. Maybe he had some other kind of crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? That's my best impression of a horse that's retarded. Okay. It's cool. Alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Let's look him in these crazy eyes. You commonly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in his socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little bit. That is clear that you aren't actually made of spiders, though. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay. A lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Huh? Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whining. Or rather, a hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Well, that's all the horses. Let's head on back to the ranch. Yep, I told you it was exactly. Didn't you just hear that? He was like, yep, I knew it. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. You gained 300 meats. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Probably. Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? I want to buy a horse. Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind. Which one are you interested in? Ooh. I could just take the plain Jane one. But what one would that be? If I take the dark one, it could be evil, or it could help me in sneaking. If I take the spooky one, that one's just pretty cool. But my butt will be freezing the whole time, so that would not be good. Or I could take the crazy retarded one. Well, I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, I think anybody would choose it. Let's click the crazy odd one. Okay, but I gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff. But I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functionable. But... well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snake Gulch to chew on loco weed that grows there. And that makes him see crazy things. I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time. Color me intrigued. I will take him. Whew. Should have named him. We're gonna name him Henry. Henry the retarded horse. Alright then. Henry the horse. Got a nice ring to it. Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Southwest map. It's my house. I'll come back to get you later, yeah? Stepping in poop all the time. You gonna talk to me, yeah, lady? Are you Susie Cochran? How you know my last name? Saw it in the graves. Sorry for your loss. Susie scours bitterly and mutters into a whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender said it was cows. Cows? Right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before. Well, before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herder sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple days ago, actually. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door and fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes. Just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here, no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I've got left of anybody.
Where is it?
Left it in the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Susie shows you the map where a ranch is. You discovered a new map location, the Cochran Ranch. Take your lead.
Get it on up out of here. I got all this stuff. I don't even know what to do with it.
Let's go to the Cochran Ranch. Cochran Ranch, established 1891. All the water in this trough is boiled away. Susie's ranch house has been burned to the ground. Oh, I hear those demon cows. That doesn't sound really good. The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Alright guys, this definitely doesn't sound good at all. Something behind the door is making some pretty awful noises. Let's go through it anyway. Ooh, looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. The varmint skinning knife. Ooh. Collect skin from beast after combat. Interesting. These paths were not safe. What the heck? It's like something from Doom. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it.
It's time to deal with it.
We might want to, a pyro bolt. Hot resistance is 50%, so yeah, that's not going to work. So let's, put some armor on me. And just cut them. I'm on fire! Somebody help! Help me, I'm on fire! Shoot you right through the skull. Woo-wee! Got that victory! You defeated the nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. You gained 6 XP. Heck yeah! It's the Cochran family gun safe. Let's grab that rifle. That rifle would probably be really good. It's an old rifle, but it has obviously been very well cared for. There are 6 lower notches carved into the stock. Okay, so we can't go that way. Let's go back to the town. You found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Noodles. Thanks, Noodles. Can't really say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Alright. Well, I think that about wraps up this video. We did everything except go and find the luck like we were going to plan to do. But that's okay. We'll come back to it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like below. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.